Hey guys, what's up? It's Sean, Autotopia LA. Today we're with my friend Joe. Today we're starting with his Lancia Delta. These were rally masters kind of, weren't they?
Yeah, big time. This is a 16 valve all-wheel drive, turbo, 5-speed. And basically Lancia was the greatest manufacturer of all time that entered rally racing from 87 to 92.
Got it.
And they were very successful in Group B with the 037 and the S4.
We'll start with this because you're about to tell us a great story about the logo here.
So Lancia picked the elephant to be the logo of the car.
Right.
Because, so like Ferrari has the horse and then Lamborghini has the bull.
Right.
So Lancia picked the elephant because once it starts going, nothing can stop it. So that's hilarious.
Okay, that's cool.
It's pretty funny.
I like that a lot, man.
An elephant, I mean.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Which makes sense too,
Yeah.
right? Because once they get in motion, you're not going to stop a friggin' elephant.
They're not stopping.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the motor?
4-cylinder, 2.0, single turbo.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically set up just like a Mitsubishi Evolution. Same design almost.
Okay. Do you know what the power is on it?
They said from new it was 210.
Okay.
210 crank, I think.
Okay. And is this car stock?
Yeah, just the intake. That's it.
Got it. Okay. So you're still making right around that same power.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And you said you drove this was what you daily drove for a year.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things I love, obviously is and there's only a couple cars that I can think of that ever did this from factory, the hardcore flares like that. I don't want to piss people off in saying this, but it's reminiscent of like an E30, the flare.
E30 on 3.
Yeah, very reminiscent of that. And so I see it's got Martini here and Martini there. Did it come like that?
I added it.
Okay.
Because back then Martini was the biggest sponsor for the Lancia manufacturer.
Got it. Okay. And like these wheels, those are stock for this car?
No, these are recreated. They're that came on the Evo 1 and 2, the Rally Edition cars.
Got it.
So I put them on with the R888Rs.
Which look like they're brand new on here.
Yeah, I got it like 2 months ago.
Got it.
So they're pretty much brand new.
Okay, cool. It's funny, like looking at the interior, it's so late 80s, early 90s with the pattern and the nice velour material. Have you ever had it in dirt at all?
Yeah.
You have?
Dirt, snow, track, everything.
And it just handles it all, no problem?
Amazing.
Really?
Amazing, yeah.
Wow. Very cool, man. So that's what it's called, is HF. What's the?
Delta HF Integrale.
Got it.
A very long name.
Yeah, for sure. I love that it's Martini stickered, man. That's such a legend in the world of rally, right? Like I remember as a kid, I totally remember the legend of Martini racing cars, So all-wheel drive all the time, right? It's not like an on-off kind. Yeah. So other than the stereo, it looks like everything's completely stock in here, huh? So you guys have you've really left this car alone and just preserved it.
Yeah, that's all it needs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Dude, it's a clean car. How many miles are on this thing? Do you know?
Around 148,000.
So is that a not rebuilt motor? That thing's got 148,000 miles on it and it's still going? Really?
It's very reliable.
I guess, man. Can we pop the hood and look at the motor? I can tell you've been rallying. It's friggin' covered in leaves. Dude, I can't believe there's leaves everywhere in here.
Forgot to clean that.
Wow, what a trip how the motor's placed in here.
And look at the intercooler. It's sideways and like not even in the middle, just on all the way to the left.
But it works.
Perfectly, yeah.
I can't wait to go for a drive in this. That's what we need to do. We need to go for a drive.
Let's do it.
Do you mind if I drive it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Really?
Go ahead.
Rad. I love it. Wow, you can hear the wastegate, huh? So you said an E30 was your all-time favorite car at one time. So you go and buy an E30 because you've been wanting one forever.
Yep.
And then you were bummed on how slow the car was.
Exactly.
Yeah. I can tell you this much, I can feel it right away in this car with barely even touching the gas. There's no question this car is quicker than an E30. I mean, this thing would smoke an E30.
Has a lap timer too.
That's standard with the car. Yeah. That's rad. It is stiff. You weren't kidding, man. And that's stock suspension. That's how this car comes.
I did springs.
Okay.
But they're OEM springs from the Evo 1.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you said about 4,500 is your red line?
Yeah. You can hear it, you know?
Yeah. And I'm not even hitting red line. I'm shifting around $4,000, but it gets there quickly. Man, I can't believe how loud that wastegate is. It's one of my favorite things I got to admit about a turbo car is just hearing the sound.
Pure sound
of the wastegate. Yeah. This little thing is so cool, dude. Bye. Funny, you don't hear any exhaust noise. It's all turbo noise, huh? I absolutely get why you would love this car. Plus it's, I mean, you know, dude, you drive big horsepower cars. With a big horsepower car, you almost, especially in Los Angeles, you almost never get to use it.
Yeah.
Even when you go up to the canyon, I mean, let's be honest, if you're
60,
banging on it, yeah, exactly. But with a car like this, like, you get to wring everything possible out of it, you know? You get to use every bit of what it's got.
And you feel the most connected with the car in the road with something like this than like a brand new car, you know?
Agreed. Dude, I can't get over how quick this little car is with friggin' 200 horsepower, man. Now that's where you feel it down low. It's got no bottom end.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm in love with this little thing. Totally hooked. I swear, I'm totally hooked on this. The thing that's, I gotta admit, that's tripped me out is I just looked at the odometer again, and that it has that many miles, and it doesn't feel, I mean, you know what I mean, dude? Yeah. There's plenty of cars that get up into that mileage, and it feels like everything needs to be rebuilt, you know? So the only thing you've done was replace the springs on it?
Yeah, springs, and I redid the exhaust. That's it.
Okay, but redid the exhaust stock?
Yeah, basically. I just basically took off the muffler. That's it.
Got it. All right, you guys, that is it for our shoot of Joe's very badass, cool Lancia Delta. I just am absolutely in love with this car, I swear. Like, I'm seriously considering maybe that I need to start looking for one of these. Killer little car. I mean, it's something that I know nothing about. I'm not a rally guy, and obviously we never had these here in America, so it's not a car I was knowledgeable about, but Joe definitely sold me on it, especially when you do a comparison to, sorry for all you BMW lovers out there, but when you do a comparison to an E30, this car bitch slaps an E30, I gotta say. But yeah, I'm stoked. That was super fun shooting. Hope you guys had a good time with us. As always, man, thanks for hanging and watching and supporting what we do. I truly do appreciate it. And I will see you in the next episode. All right, man, later.